CIA. Shit, man. That cache you found has some real serious high tech. But the creme de la creme is ballistic polymer weave. Lightweight, serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
One more hour till my shift ends.
Point of picking up that junk.
Identified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Now it's just starting to have fun. Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
So we're done with the Gunners?
Definitely. With those two clowns taking a dirt nap, I'm pretty sure the Gunners heard my message loud and clear. Couldn't have done it without your help. You stuck your neck out for me. And I don't forget things like that.
Cursing doesn't offend me, you know.
I didn't think it did. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. I promised to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
How could you leave them behind like that?
I didn't have much of a choice. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Are you asking me for help again?
I suppose that I am. Look, you've already done so much for me. I feel horrible asking for more. But if you're willing to risk it, I might have a way we could save him.
Of course I'll help. Count me in.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Can you trust this Sinclair guy?
To be honest, I don't know him from Adam. But he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Wouldn't make any sense. If Sinclair says MedTech Research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I've got nothing else.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. What you're doing. No one's ever cared that much about me before, even if it takes me the rest of my life.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Unwrap the present. Let's see what's inside.
Hey.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business. business.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
So did you find out what happened to the
Your sister
courier?
is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you
Tick-tock.
speak so disrespectfully about your sister? I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
We've been over this, Mother.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him.
Maybe even
I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
What's so important about this serum?
You're getting paid to follow orders. Your orders were to get it back. That's all you need to worry about.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Go off without telling anyone. That's her business.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
We've been over this, Mother.
I can't believe you don't.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone. but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor, at the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful.
Hey there.
Now you've met the matriarch of the family. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Jack says there's no hurry about finding Imogene, but he doesn't mean it.
Hey, I've got a question for you.
Can it wait? I was just in the middle of something.
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Any more questions?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Was there anything else?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
How's that possible? The war was 200 years ago.
One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Are we done?
Quite a place you've got here.
Thank you. I tried. It hasn't been easy.
Right.
Was there anything else?
What's going on at that old institute?
I carry out some...
Uh-huh. Whatever.
Was there anything else?
What's going on at that old institute?
I carry out...
The more I know.
Well, my father, he became... I've spent my life... Are we done?
I've got...
All right.
Why does Imogene do this to me?
Excuse me.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogene.
Jack says there's no hurry about finding Imogene, but he doesn't mean it.
Good news is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks. That was Billie Holiday. Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than anything else. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While it's impossible to say for sure, they may actually be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile. It's a dangerous idea and is met by some very mixed reactions around the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck not getting caught. Next is Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons. I'll admit it, this pretty well summed me up. At least until recently.
Time to die!
That's how we do things around here. Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore. Medtech research. Hope Sinclair's information pays off. Let's head inside and grab that cure.
Gonna drop you, green boy! Playtime's over!
All right, let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown. not going to need that stuff anymore.
Barrel over here.
Okay, that looked like it hurt.
You just heard from the ink spots.
Jammed.
Maybe. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. Shall we? Feeling down? Maybe this will lift your spirits. It's Bob Crosby singing Happy Times.
It's stuck.
Safety off.
Up, another kill for me. Check the terminal on the desk over there. Sinclair's passcode better work, or we're screwed. Thank God that worked. Let's find our way down to the sublevel. That's where MedTech should be storing the cure. Not going to need that stuff anymore. Damn ferals are infesting this place like vermin.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. If you're from out of town, be sure and visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Right Behind You, Baby by Ray Smith is next. Someone should really explain the concept of personal space to that man.
Got it. That's it.
This shouldn't take long.
Got it.
Trouble and give up already. Best mistake you'll ever make. Smells horrible. I think we're the first ones down here in a long time. The sooner we find that cure, the sooner we can get the heck out of here. Pretty sure we're not alone. What a letdown.
Approach. Goodbye. Too long for fighting.
Proudly, folks.
Will not be harmed.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
Time for yet another slice of news from the Commonwealth, folks. Are you familiar with the old sailing ship stranded on top of a building downtown? Reports in the area suggest to be a good idea to avoid the ship at all costs. Now, you'll have to shift your gaze much, much higher. You heard it here. The ship somehow managed to become airborne and lodged itself in a different building downtown. How? Why? I suggest you just roll with it, folks. It's crazy, but it's true. Keep it tuned to Diamond City Radio for all the latest news, no matter how weird. Elton Britt is up next. Hard to imagine a time when carrying a Geiger counter was a positive thing, but there you go.
That's it. Trick. Should teach me that sometime.
Nice.
take long.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange-Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Now here's Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons.
You want to start glowing or something?
There we go. Hell yeah. Hey,
Well?
here you go, McCready.
Holy crap, we actually did it! We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
All I care about is curing your son.
I know you do. I'm just getting tired of taking instead of giving. Maybe one day I'll learn to get my priorities straight. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Goodneighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask. I promise. Let's go.
Heads up.
Need something?
Over here.
I'll take care of it.
your bag. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Not today.
You rush in, you rush out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
McGrady, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god. That's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the Pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through medtech. Now, all I need to do is to get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
If McCready trusts you, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah?
Hey. Heads up.
What's up? Here you go.
Your thoughts?
Access to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
Didn't have anything else.
Sure.
What, you dry? Head over to the third round. Back again? Looking for work this time?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
You can do better than that.
Trust me, there will be much more later on. Just take the 50 caps.
I'm gonna need more to go on.
There's a project, so...
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. So let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life.
Charlie
I'd
serves
like
the
to
drinks.
take this opportunity
I deal
to thank the
with the
vault dweller
drunks.
for lending me a hand.
Hey.
Enjoy your stay. Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me. Let's get it on back
Sweet
to the music,
Pip Boy,
shall we?
brother.
Excuse me.
Up next
Smell
is
that?
Connie Allen. Here's Rocket
That's Bria.
69.
Huh?
My client appreciates...
Running from something? Welcome home.
Magnolia can really sing. Only reason I come here. That
to feel like
hell of a load you're carrying.
Charlie.
So, in fact, drinks in my pleasant company still in...
Uh-huh. you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. I mean, try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people she might know. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Hey, Magnolia.
You again. It's my lucky day.
Uh-huh. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Her family's worried that something's happened to her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
I just need to know where she is.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella. You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
White.
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
The audience is always right.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same.
Sure.
Here's the drowning song.
Unless you want to crawl across the common.
Hey, Charlie.
Order up, or forever hold your damn mouth shut.
What's the word around town?
Well, they say there's a newcomer around here who doesn't understand that I'm a bartender.
Oh,
now, are you gonna drink?
Don't need anything today. Look alive.
What do you want?
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
Ready to get to work.
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
I'll tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. Right now, all you need to know is that I will give you an assignment, and you'll do it. You are gonna be doing some digging.
I'm your guy.
No one likes a brown-noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?